Hey guys, it's that time. It's what I have been talking about. Welcome back to Season 2 of the Borussia Dortmund FIFA 21 Career Mode. As you can see, we have entered a new tournament for the start of the year, invitational friendly. Would like to win it. Brant grabs Player of the Month. Jeez, that's a bit of a tongue twister for me. And we have 58 manager rating. That needs to improve. Last season, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. There's the playlist, there's the last video, there's the whole season to watch. If you haven't seen it, get on it. And yeah, I'll spoil it. It wasn't the best. We need to improve 100% this year. Champions League, we did okay. We got beat by a better team in Madrid. League finished third, below Wolfsburg and miles off Bayern Munich, who we should have been close to. We lost in the cups as well, got no cup runs going, and it was quite a short season. So this year, we need to change it. I've been talking a lot in recent episodes about a Borussia Dortmund project. And that project is going into full swing. You ever heard? 133 million. We've got players going out as well. I'm going to show you the objectives whilst we're at it as well. So yeah, we've got Berkey going out. Guerreiro's on the list to sell. I'll show you in a minute. As we've got the youth development still going. We got 10 without defeat away. Okay, I'm going to try and do that. Champions League final, unrealistic. Win both cup and league, that's hard. And salary growth, we are 100% not going to do. Because the project is a full, well not full, but a huge team switch up. And here's the squad. You can see a lot of players listed up. Look, he's joining PSG's Berkey. I don't know if we've got the money actually through from that. Hopefully we don't. We've got people on the transfer list, including Nico Schultz, who I need to put on right now. Delaney's on it. His contract's going. Hinteregger's here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but as you can see, a lot listed. Piszczek goes. Friedl's off out on loan, hopefully. Witsel goes to PSG. And when I click advance, we should have a lot of messages just spam into our inbox. Is it going to be +9? Let's see if it can be +9, because hopefully we get some offers in as well for players who are going out. Hopefully Thorgan Hazard, the likes of them lot. And it isn't, it's 8. Okay, as we move on to DC United, the first game, that is Wayne Rooney's old team, isn't it? As we've got a increase to the budget. Doesn't look like much though. As Wirtz goes on loan to West Ham, that's one I did in the 2 months that I had to sim from the end of last season. He goes out on loan. Van Drooijen does as well. Kerher does. Berkey departs. Schmelzer departs. Piszczek departs. They're all going. They're all old, and we'll get the young faces in. And we've still got a lot of money to spend as well, but I'd say we've done pretty well with the players who've gone out. We haven't really affected this first team squad. We've got to get a defender in, and the most obvious position now hits us, of course, gone as well. He was a free agent at the end of the year. I want a new backup anyway. So Mantle may be that backup, but we need a first team goalkeeper. 71's not good enough, especially when we're conceding loads already. And the likes of Sancho and Haaland are still here. Rajika, want to keep them here, but we're going to get onto the shortlist next, as I want some of you guys to suggest some names down below. It's time again to get some names in, as we've got most of the same names from last year right here. We've got Munayin, got Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is a very popular one, so I may go for him. But of course, centre-back is probably my primary target. Dejeuner has gone to Leicester recently. Damn, that's one I wanted. De Vrij we can now buy from Real Madrid, even though the beat us and it might be a bit unrealistic. Nacho has moved, and Didi is a good CDM option, although I like the look of Ferran Torres. This could be the option as well. Ousmane Dembele for the return, but it's centre-back we need first. I'm going to get scouting them as well. I've got a scout report on centre-backs, I think. Have I? No, I haven't. Got to put one of them on. And to get the ball rolling, we're going to try and make a huge transfer. It's going to start with a big one. I know you guys haven't necessarily suggested this guy, but I think he would be a good fit for the team. Meunier, I don't see as his best option. This guy's younger and better rated. It's João Cancelo from Manchester City. Hopefully we can get him maybe on the cheap with a player included. You never know. And we'll try and go for that. 30 million plus Thomas Meunier in return. So you're getting a right back. You're not without anyone. Okay, they want Thorgan Hazard and 38. Thorgan Hazard is definitely a player I would not mind putting in a deal, but I want the price to be lower. 30 million plus Thorgan. Shake my hand right there. They still want more. Why? His evaluation is really high. You should not be going for that. 35 million plus Thorgan Hazard, I would take as a good deal. Will they accept it? They will. João Cancelo, hopefully through the door. Only the contracts to do now. I don't mind getting rid of Thorgan. At least Guerreiro may be a bit happier now as well, getting a Portuguese teammate into BVB. But then again, Guerreiro might go at some point to fund a signing. So, important squad role indeed. He's going to be our main right back. Sorry, Meunier, you're going to have to drop back 4 years. Disregard the release clause. That wage seems perfectly suitable for me. And our first signing on the first day is one I've had to make off my own back. Of course, I'm going to go for you guys' suggestions all throughout this series as well, but it's João Cancelo from City. And he can go straight into this first team as we play DC United. Going to go with this squad. You can just look at it now. I'm not going to read it out. It's only an international or invitational friendly, not international. As Jude Bellingham as well. Forgot to talk about him. He's back, 17-year-old, 71 rated, and I think he's made the right step up to be on the bench. I think he's viable to do that. As we've got other players back like Wolf. I think it's Wolf, or maybe it's just pronounced Wolf, who we can probably sell on, but has really good stats for a backup to Rajika. Reyna's another one who hasn't gone out on loan yet, who remains at the club, the Cam. Want to get him maybe on the left wing, as we get a 1-1 draw with DC United. That's probably the keeper that's let us down. And Haaland, because he must have missed a penalty or scored offside or something. As Assad got one for them with one shot on target and 37% possession. That is not how we want our rebirth to go. Okay, so that's telling me I need to make more signings. I'm going to try and make another one then this episode and look at the guys you suggested. However, it looks like we're not going to get past Racing first, so I've got to play these. Everyone drew in the group stages in the first game. Same team. We want to get a designated first starting 11 this year. We didn't have that last year. We were switching the team up too much. As we get beat by Racing, it's the keeper. It must be the goalkeeper. Because we've dominated the game again. Royce with his goal, but Gary and Rojas with the goals for the Argentinian club. And I've gone ahead and whipped a lot on the scouting list. Want to see if the scout reports come through first before we actually go ahead and sign some. As the budget's gone up, even though we've bought Cancelo. That's amazing. Part of the rebuild is signing players you want. So, a centre-back is what we need next. I've added these guys onto the list as well. Being told them recently. But Ndicka, we tried to sign this guy last season. And because we had so many French centre-backs, we had Zagadou. Not just French as well, we had a Akanji. We need loads of centre-backs at Dortmund. Maybe the formation needs changed up at some point to go 3 at the back. But this guy I want through the door because we tried to get him last year and we want him this year. Probably isn't in the first team straight away, but is close to it. So 15 million, will they accept that? Okay, they want Wolf and 10 million. I mean, Wolf, I don't mind getting rid of at all. We'll try and step it down a little bit to 7 because it's a bit expensive, 10 million plus that player. That's perfect. Sell-on clause, I don't care about. 8 million for Ndicka plus Wolf. And he only wants a sporadic. Okay, you can have that any day of the week, son. I really don't want to give you anything higher. So we'll accept that 4-year contract. He will accept that as well. Love to see that. Release clause, none. Yep. Accept that. And what's he wanting wage-wise? Oh, perfect. Minuscule from us. Minuscule. So it's a really good centre-back to have. 21, 76 rated. Our second signing is Ndicka. And we'll wait for the scout reports to come back on the likes of Sardella and Wijnald before we go ahead and look at them. As we've got Atletico Madrid, the hardest group game of them all. And if we don't get through this, that's the game's done for this episode. Finito. And we still need a goalkeeper as well. So if anyone knows good goalkeepers who are young, have potential, but not like as low as 71 rated, because it's losing us a lot of quick sim games having a keeper that week. So if you've got any good suggestions, please let me know as we win the game against Atletico though. That even rhymes. They had more of the ball, they had more shots, and when we are actually behind, we win. Vitolo with a goal, Rajika, Royce and Haaland getting one with Suarez. Okay, good performance. However, we are crashing out of the tournament. Oh, damn. So we haven't got that much money. They're upset with us, I think, the board a little bit. But then again, gives us time to get on with the transfers, done it? And we've got an offer in from Ajax. Edson Alvarez isn't that bad, but the money's not worth it. And I don't think Ajax are going to pay over his evaluation. So we're going to reject that, hope for a better bid. And also, as we've got less games to do today, I might as well try and extend the episode by showing you me putting scout reports or youth reports out. We're going to pay the most we can, get a German one, of course, as native country. Then we're going to go for a French, and we'll go England. Why not? Try and find another Bellingham to accompany him, and Sancho, of course, we've still got. Not got a bid, surprisingly, in for Sancho or Erling Haaland in yet, which I expected, as we've got a scout report back. Here's another offer, 63 million for Guerreiro. It's just a player that I don't really need, so I'll try and negotiate this one for more. Well, I won't mind a cheeky Wilhelm Goebbels as part of the deal. I think that's how you pronounce it. Might have butchered that. Can we get 65 million plus a really good youth player for Guerreiro? I think that's a good deal. They're not going to exchange him though, so it's going to have to be more money. I can't accept 65. That is way too low for Guerreiro. 75 though, and they're not going to pay it. Sorry, Monaco, you haven't got the money. And we've got another loan offer for Bellingham from Lazio. But no, part of my first team plans this year, well, not first 11, unless he breaks into it, but definitely in my squad. And an offer from Manchester City for Thomas Delaney. Okay, it's just above his evaluation, I think. He's 29 years old. I mean, we could have included him for Cancelo, couldn't we? Damn it. They're trying to rob us of all his players, and we're going to reject that. Need an actual good centre-back to help Hinteregger and Ndicka step up. Now, speaking of centre-backs, I would have liked this guy in as well. Torungania. I mean, the only thing that's putting me off is saying his name every bloody episode. But still, we're going to keep him on in our eye line as he's low rated as well, same as Ndicka, so maybe Ndicka's better. And we've got a report back on Sardella. He looks pretty decent, actually, to grow. Looks very decent. We've got Josh Vadgerman, but we'll try and get this guy in as well. May have to try and train him up at left back, I think, though. Definitely get him as a left back. 3 million. It's above his evaluation. Except that Anderlecht, they're not gonna, but they want Baldieri and a little bit of money. I haven't got a clue who Baldieri is. Probably sat rotting in as reserve, so we'll accept that. Not gonna turn down an offer with a player that I don't even know I had. It may be great, but I honestly don't care about him. So sporadic, maybe a bit over the top for him. Going to accept it though. Hopefully he can burst into the left back scene in front of Schultz. Although we're trying to sign another left back on top of this guy. Accept that. Disregard the release clause, which they actually want. We'll hopefully get rid of that at some point. Accept it. And a very, very low wage. Beautiful. Third signing, Sardiella. And the thing regarding Ferran Torres, I know you guys really want me to actually buy him. Or I've seen a lot of comments saying Ferran Torres. I think he is #1 priority if Sancho or Haaland goes. Because he doesn't get in the team over Rijeka. He doesn't get in the team over Sancho or Haaland. So if one of them big boys goes, then we'll get him out as interesting. Fred, don't care about being Bolivia manager. But I do care about a bid from Napoli because I've got to reject it. And I really do apologise, guys, if this isn't a long episode. But I think I'm going to end it after this bid for Mounier, which is 29 million. They need to replace Cancelo. I offered this guy in a swap. Are you stupid, City? I offered him in a swap. You could have had him literally for not this much money, but they've got money to burn, I guess. So we'll take 30 million. It's a really stupid move from Manchester. So yeah, accepted that one because we've got Cancelo in. And I think I'm going to end it with this squad. Please, please, guys, suggest some good goalkeepers. Preferably over 77 rated at least, who can grow. And of course, not old goalkeepers, because we need one of them. Maybe a centre-back as well for Delaney. Then we can eventually sell him on, but we do need a good replacement. We've got a replacement in mind for Rijeka and Sancho if any of them leaves. Midfield's perfect, and left back we have for the future, but maybe a first team left back as well we could use, as we've got Sardiella, we have Ndicka, we're getting rid of Renier at some point because he goes back to Madrid. Got some good players here. Tojan looks alright. He can actually make the step up at some point, but then Vadgerman's growing over him. So thank you guys for watching Borussia Dortmund episode 1 of season 2. I know it's not been eventful, we've lost in the cup, we made a couple of signings though, that's hopefully eventful. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well so you do not miss an episode and a signing that we make next time. And I will see you all in a bit. Thank you for 128 or 828 subs, which we're on right now as well, so thank you. Peace.